Are you struggling to keep up with physical bill payments and looking for a completely hassle-free way to just pay your water bill in Kansas City? Well, stay tuned, because in this explainer, we are going to completely demystify the Kansas City water billing system. We'll show you step by step how you can effortlessly and securely manage your payments online, putting the power of digital management right at your fingertips.
Let's be honest. We all know the exact feeling. Those paper bills just pile up on the kitchen counter, you accidentally forget a due date, and boom, suddenly you're hit with a super frustrating late fee. I mean, we're talking about a 5% charge from BPU or a $15 penalty from KC Water that can actually include a 12-month online account lockout. No thank you. Moving your payments online really is the ultimate solution here. It's secure, it saves you an immense amount of time, and it gives you total control over your household water footprint.
So here is our roadmap for today. 1. 2 cities, 2 utilities. 2. Setting up your account. 3. Understanding your water bill. 4. Avoiding payment fees. 5. Tracking usage and finding leaks. And 6. Recap and next steps. All right, let's just dive right in.
Okay, Section 1. 2 cities, 2 utilities, navigating the geographical divide.
So the absolute most important thing you've got to know right out of the gate is that your online payment process depends entirely on which side of the state line you actually live on. It's literally 2 different worlds. If you live over on the Missouri side, you're serviced by the municipal utility KC Water, and you're going to use their specific digital system, which is called the ePortal. But if you're in Wyandotte County over on the Kansas side, your utility is the Board of Public Utilities, or BPU for short, and their online system is called MyMeter. You really have to know which camp you're in before you even open your web browser.
Now, what's actually kind of wild about the Missouri side is how the charges are broken down. KC Water is unique because your monthly bill isn't just for the water coming out of your kitchen tap. It actually combines 3 entirely distinct services. You've got the fresh water delivered to your house, the wastewater sent back from your drains, and a stormwater charge. And get this, that stormwater charge is calculated based on the amount of hard runoff surface on your specific property. So if your bill ever looks a bit higher than you expected, just remember you're actually paying for 3 integrated systems all at once.
Moving on to Section 2. Setting up your account, accessing the portals.
Right, so before you even sit down at your computer, you need to go grab your most recent paper bill. The registration requirements are pretty strict, which is a good thing because it ensures your security. For KC Water, you're going to need your specific 16-digit account number. That's a combination of your customer number and premise number, and you can find it printed right there on your bill. For BPU's MyMeter, you'll need your account number, your name spelled exactly as it appears on the bill, and your birth date.
Once you have that, the setup process is incredibly straightforward. Step 1. Just have those identifiers handy. Step 2. Navigate to the correct website. For Missouri, you're going to my.kcwater.us/eportal. For Kansas, it's mymeter.bpu.com. Step 3. Just follow the screen prompts to create your profile and set up a nice, secure password. And hey, if you hit a snag, like maybe you forgot an old password or the site is just glitching, don't panic. Both of these sites have a forgot password link, and you can always just call customer service. BPU is at 913-573-9190, and KC Water is at 816-513-1313.
All right, Section 3. Understanding your water bill, tracking the drops.
Have you ever wondered how these utility companies actually know exactly how much to charge you every single month? Well, it all starts down in your basement or out in your yard with a hydromechanical meter. It's basically this heavy brass fixture on your water line. Every time you turn on a faucet or flush a toilet, the flowing water spins a little disc inside it. And the brilliant part is, they don't even need a manual meter reader to come out to your house anymore. Your usage is read electronically and beamed wirelessly to a receiver in your neighborhood, which feeds directly into your online portal. It's pretty amazing tech. And because of that seamless wireless data transfer, your online bill gives you an incredible level of detail. When you log into your portal, you don't just see a boring dollar amount. You get to see your actual usage mapped out as a month-by-month bar graph. This is huge because it allows you to visually track your consumption, compare it to last month, and just double-check that you are being billed accurately for the water you actually used.
This brings us to Section 4, Avoiding Online Payment Fees, the Insider Secrets. Okay, we need to talk about a slightly frustrating fact for us consumers, and that's the recent rollout of processing fees. If you just log in and casually pay with a credit or debit card, the utility company is going to pass the merchant network fees directly onto you. For KC Water, that is an extra 2.4% surcharge. For BPU, it's a 2.0% fee. Now, that might not sound like much right now, but over a year, That adds up to a few plates of world-famous Kansas City barbecue. But take a good look at this number. $0 and 0 cents. That is exactly how much you have to pay in surcharges if you use a clever little insider payment hack that's available in both the KC Water and BPU portals.
So the secret is this. You just bypass the credit and debit cards completely. When you're inside your payment portal, select the option to pay via a bank account. This is also known as an ACH or an electronic check. By just taking an extra minute to type in your checking or savings account routing numbers, the transaction becomes 100% free. And, to make it totally effortless, save that payment info and enroll in AutoPay. The system will just automatically draft the exact amount on your due date, meaning you are never going to see a late fee or a processing surcharge ever again.
Let's put this into perspective with two realistic user scenarios. First up, meet our Kansas resident. They're tech-savvy, always on the go. BPU actually has a native mobile app called My BPU. This fast-paced user might just want ultimate convenience, so they use a digital wallet like Apple Pay right from their phone, and they happily eat that 2% fee just for the sheer speed of getting it done. Now contrast that with our cost-conscious Missouri resident. KC Water doesn't have a native app, so they log in to the mobile-optimized e-portal from their cozy desktop computer, link their bank routing number, and set up a totally free ACH AutoPay. They're both successfully managing their accounts online, just with totally different strategies based on what they value most.
Let's jump to Section 5, Tracking Usage and Finding Leaks, Advanced Insights. You know, your online portal really isn't just for paying bills. It is actually a powerful diagnostic tool for your home. Inside these portals, you're going to find features like the My Usage Tracker. This tool graphs out your water usage daily and sometimes even by the hour. Why does this matter to you? Well, if you look at your interval usage and you see a massive spike in water flow at, say, 3 a.m. when absolutely everyone in your house is fast asleep, well, you either have a ghost or you have a problem. That uninterrupted flow is the digital fingerprint of a hidden plumbing leak or a mechanical failure somewhere in your house. Catching that early online can literally save you hundreds of dollars before the next bill even prints.
And actually, speaking of leaks, did you know the single most common culprit for a super high water bill is just a faulty toilet flapper? It's true. If your digital tracker is showing some phantom usage, you can do this highly actionable, super simple DIY test right now. Step 1. Take the heavy lid off the back of your toilet tank. Step 2. Drop in a dye tablet or just a few drops of red or blue food coloring. Step 3. Walk away and wait at least 10 minutes without flushing anything. Step 4. Come back and check the toilet bowl. If you see that color has seeped into the bowl all by itself, your flapper isn't sealing right and it needs to be replaced. It's a remarkably easy, cheap fix that instantly fixes the weird data you're seeing on your digital bill.
All right, Section 6. Recap and next steps.
We have definitely covered a lot of ground today, all the way from state lines down to your toilet tanks. So let's quickly recap the absolute must-dos. First, know your specific utility. That's KC Water for Missouri, BPU for Kansas, and make sure you use the correct portal identifiers to log in. Second, protect your hard-earned money by bypassing those credit card processing fees. Just take 5 minutes today to link a bank account for a free ACH AutoPay setup. And finally, don't just pay your bill and immediately log out. Make a habit of checking your daily usage trackers so you can catch hidden leaks before they become expensive disasters. Now, just a quick professional disclaimer before we go. Please keep in mind that municipal billing procedures, digital portals, and those surcharge percentages can and definitely do change over time. If you ever encounter any discrepancies, it's always best to verify the most current processes and fee structures directly with Kansas City Water Services or the Board of Public Utilities. So I want to leave you with this final thought. How are you going to use these digital tools to take control of your water footprint and save some money today? Are you going to go set up AutoPay right now, or maybe finally go check that running toilet in the guest bathroom? We would absolutely love to hear about it. Drop a comment below with your own experiences, your questions, or maybe even your own personal tips for managing utility bills. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here is to totally hassle-free fee-free water billing.